Good morning, America, it's me, T. An alien to your world like E.T. I'm what you made me, crazy and wild. You can hate me, but I'm your baby, your child. I'm nothing but a product of your waste. From you shoving all your products in my face, feeling out of place. I know they can make us disappear into thin air without a trace.
Yo, what's going on YouTube? Thank you guys so much once again for tuning into my channel, and in this video today I'm going to be taking these Chrome 6 lows and turning them into a pair of custom DMP lows. Now in order to get started on this custom, obviously you need your base shoe. I'm going to be working with a pair of Air Jordan 6 Chrome lows, and a few other things that you are going to need are acetone. And for anyone tuning into my channel for the first time, I always let you know that this is literally just an old bottle of nail polish remover. I take straight acetone and I just fill it to the top. Some cotton balls, a full series of brushes. I'm going to be using this bigger bristle brush for the gold on the midsole, this smaller bristle one for the black on the midsole, and these two detail brushes for the gold on the tongue. Some 3M edge lock painter's tape, and you can literally get this at any hardware store. A sneaker cleaner. For this particular project I will be using Reshoevn8r, and if you want to save 20% off of your entire order at reshoevn8r.com, be sure to use my discount code. It will be in the description down below. Angelus flat black, Angelus gold, Angelus silver, and finally you're going to want to apply some sort of sole protector at the end of this custom. For this particular job I'm going to be using Reshoevn8r sole shields. Alright, now the first thing that we want to do is get these laces out, so I'm going to jump straight into it.
Unity could help postpone the apocalypse. You can't argue me that.
Alright, so we got the laces out, and the next step that we want to move forward with is to actually get this paint off of the midsole, and in order to do that I'm just going to apply some acetone onto a cotton ball and start rubbing. Now let's get started. Alright, so we got the factory paint off of the midsole and we are almost ready to paint, but first we want to clean this residue off, and like I said, I'm going to be using Reshoevn8r, and let's get going. Alright, so I finished cleaning the shoe and now I have a nice, smooth, beautiful surface for us to paint on, but before we get into that we are going to want to tape off the upper, primarily just these back sections because the actual colored portion of the midsole actually is glued to the upper, and getting gold on your black nubuck is really not that good of a look, so we're going to tape this off just to be safe. I'm going to use my blue edge lock painter's tape, and let's get going. Alright, so we got the shoe taped off in places where we don't want to get gold paint on the upper, and you've probably been asking yourself since the beginning of this video, Chase, if we're making a DMP 6 low custom, why the hell do I need silver? Well, the answer to that is that you need to mix your own gold for this custom. Regular Angelus gold is not going to be good enough for this custom. What you're going to want to do is add a little bit of silver to the mix. What that does is does not dumb down the gold color whatsoever, it just adds a nice shine and sparkle to it, and in order to get that ratio, what you're going to want to do is mix 3/4 of gold with 1/4 of silver, and in other words, for every 3 drops of gold, you want to add 1 drop of silver. So that is that, and let's get painting. Alright, so we applied our mixture of gold, and what's next to do is apply the flat black to the midsole. Now me personally, I'm not going to be taping off the shoe. You at home, you're more than welcome to tape off the shoe, but I find that for Air Jordan 6s, if you tape off the midsole, it just does not have that natural look. And what I mean by a natural look is there's a lot of turns here and a lot of very, very fine curves, and when you just are using tape like this, which is pretty much masking tape, you just can't get it to bend the way that you need it to. So I'm just gonna freehand it and hope for the best. Let's get going. Alright, so we applied the black to the midsole. It is looking very crisp, very straight. What we need to do next is get this Jumpman painted gold. I'm just going to be using a pretty big detail brush, and if I need to, I will use this small detail brush, but I'm just going to be using the regular gold mix. You can dilute it with water if you want. It's usually a 50-50 mix. Me personally, I'm just gonna go straight into it with the gold without any water whatsoever. So let's get painting. So we have finished painting the Jumpman on the tongue, and there are two things left to do before we can show you the final product. The first thing we want to do is to paint this pull tab. So what you're going to want to do is to put some acetone onto a cotton ball. I'm not 100% sure, but there could be a factory sealant on this pull tab. You want to play it safe. It's better safe than sorry. Put your acetone on a cotton ball and just rub it on it to make sure that it is completely clean. And once you are finished with that, you can jump straight into painting. So we have finished the pull tab, and the last thing that we need to do is to paint the Jumpman on the bottom. Now I know that I normally do not advise painting the Jumpman on the bottom, and I still don't advise it, but if you have some sort of sole protector like I showed you in the beginning, I have sole shields right here from Rejuvenator. I'm going to paint the Jumpman on the bottom gold to make this pretty much an entire DMP custom. Pretty much the only thing that I'm not going to change is the insole Jumpman, pretty much because I don't know how. So we're going to get into painting this Jumpman on the bottom, and then we are going to show you the final result. So we got the sole protector on, it's looking nice and flush, and the last thing that we need to do is put some finisher on the midsole, put some finisher on the tab, and then bring these shoes outside somewhere and show you the final result. What I am going to be using today for a finish is a combination of Angelus Matte Finish and Duller. I will leave a card on the video in case you want to learn how to make this combination for yourself at home. Now let's finish this shoe off.
If you don't understand by now, probably never will. Fuck it. Puffin' the blunt, a skunk to the brain. Got junk in my vein, like fuck what you're saying. Don't give a fuck if I'm sane, you'll get rushed for your chain. But on the flip side, the love still remains, and in fact it overshadows the hate, overshadows the fakes. I hear the rattling snakes as they pass in the grass. If you have to, blast. But no, never for the cash, just protecting your life, protecting what's right, greater good of humanity. Hearing me? If not, apparently we ain't family. You feeling me? Your gimmick and your image really don't appeal to me. Came here to make a few things clear, how we do things here. If my man gets knocked off and gets 12 months, he will do his year. Yeah, what about you? In other words, do his time like a man, ride for his fam. No, we won't hide from your clan. The only time we hide is when we hide from the man. You understand? It's me, T, still standing here calmly. I don't give a flying fuck about your army. Just for them I can have something on me, so come harm me. I got brothers, and we care for each other. We're there for each other. If shit goes down, we'll prepare with each other. We fought and we'll